Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Madness Records podcast. Today, I have a very special guest. I have Trashzilla with me. You're right, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, all good, bro. How about you?
Oh, you know me, mate. I'm living the dream, and I'm absolutely loving it. So, Mr. Trashzilla, can you tell us a little bit about yourself to people out there who may not be aware of you and your music?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I would describe my music kind of like horrorcore, hip hop, mixed with some rap rock or new metal influences. So it's kind of like horrorcore hip hop with some like heavy distorted guitar on a lot of the tracks.
A lot of heavy distorted guitar on the tracks. Yeah, well, I'm quite familiar with some of your music that you do, and I've
Yeah,
got to say,
yeah.
personally, I'm a big fan. I absolutely love the stuff that you put out there. It's incredible. Uh, so, do you have any plans for like next year musically about what you're planning to do and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I was planning. I live here in Vietnam right now. I mean, we can touch more on that later. So my plans were to tour a little bit here, play a lot of live shows, but we've just gone back into lockdowns. I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the live shows. Maybe that's going to have to wait till next year. So other than that, in terms of recording, I just want to keep releasing new material and definitely do a few more collabs because I released a lot of songs last year. And this year, I do want to release more tracks on my own, but also I want to work with some different artists. I've got some stuff in the works with also with some Madness record artists. I'll be on the UK Juggalo Cipher, and then I'm talking to me, Big Q, and Blacklisted MC, two of the best kind of Juggalo rappers in the UK. We're working together on a little project with the three of us, kind of like a trio kind of thing with three rappers on it.
That sounds good. And it's funny enough that you mentioned Blacklisted MC and Big Q because, I actually do have them coming on to the show later on down the line. So that would be exciting to get their take as well. So when you're saying that you're going to be on the next UK Juggalo Cipher, what are your thoughts about that? Like, are you excited about it? Or...
Oh yeah. I'm super excited, man. I mean, I heard the first one and I loved it. So to be a part of the second one is really cool. And also, it's cool, like growing up in the UK, the Juggalo scene has grown so much over the last 4 or 5 years. I remember when I first got into the kind of like horrorcore music, it didn't really feel like there was that strong a scene or community in the UK. I mean, we always had like acts touring the UK, like Necro Macho, they were always coming over, but it didn't really feel like as much of a community. What's over the last few years, I feel like it's really the Juggalo scene's really grown. There's been a lot of events, a lot of social stuff going on with the Facebook groups and everything. So yeah, it's really cool to be a part of that. The quality of the UK Juggalo rappers is really good right now. Like Dirt Boys, Blacklisted MC, Big Q. There's a lot of really talented artists.
Now you were saying a lot about juggalos and the juggalo scene in the UK, and now
Yeah.
for people who out there who may not be aware of juggalos, the juggalo scene, the juggalo family, and all that,
Yeah.
can you tell me what is a juggalo?
What is a juggalo? Actually, one of my friends asked me this like a couple of months ago, man. We were hanging out and he goes, "What is a juggalo?" So I played him the ICP song, "What is a juggalo?" Just because I thought it was pretty funny. And it doesn't actually explain what juggalo is. So I was like, listen to this track, it'll make sense. And he listened to the track and he was even more confused about what a juggalo is. And I don't know, it's a hard thing to describe, right? But broadly, I would say it's probably a group of people who listen to and are really influenced by the horrorcore hip hop. So, obviously a lot of those people like Insane Clown Posse, but a lot of them don't. They're like other groups, like, I don't know, be it Tech Nine or Twisted. So I would say it's a community of people who like horrorcore hip hop and like the associated lifestyle around that.
See, it was a good answer, that one. I was kind of hoping to trip you up with it,
Oh, really?
for you to actually
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
line
yeah.
in the song. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do that with a lot of, like, if I get a lot of other Juggalo artists and horrorcore artists on here, I'm going to see if I can
Yeah,
trip them
yeah.
up with it.
But it's
uh,
difficult, right? It's really difficult to describe.
yeah, yeah, it definitely is, because it could be one thing, but then it could be another. It's kind
Yeah.
of all ambiguous. So it's not really
Yeah.
like,
I mean, one
yeah.
thing that definitely runs through, I think no one can argue, is the sense of community, you know?
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
definitely, us juggalos, this juggalo love the homies,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
as you could probably tell by my hat, I'm more of a country rap fan than
Okay, dude,
I do love
I
juggalo
love
music.
country rap, man.
Yeah, I do love juggalo music, but I'm more of a country rap fan. Hence my
Yeah.
hat. Part
What
of
is
the
it, man?
Shiner
I
fan.
can't see it. Okay,
It's
man. Okay.
Shiner, Moonshine Bandits. I'm a big fan of
Oh
them
yeah,
as,
yeah,
as
yeah,
well
yeah,
as the
dude. I know those
Lax. I'm a
guys.
massive fan of the Lax
Yeah.
as well.
Actually, my favorite artist, hands down, I think the best artist in the world today is Jelly Roll. I don't know if you're a fan of his, but I think he's amazing.
I've heard some of his music. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good, but I kind
yeah.
of
He's
like.
good.
But the style that the Moonshine Bandits and the Lax do, I
Yeah,
really
it's
like that
different.
style, and I really resonate with
Yeah,
it. Being
yeah,
from the
yeah,
south of England myself, and so
yeah,
technically being a southerner, I kind of really resonate with it.
yeah. You're a southern country boy.
I'm a southern country boy. That's just who I am.
Yeah,
So, can you tell me what your influences are in music and how you got into it?
yeah, sure. I mean, growing up, I kind of really got into rap metal and new metal in the early 2000s. So it was bands like Limp Bizkit, Head PE, Crazy Town, Edema, like just a lot of the new metal bands that were really big at the time. That was kind of what got me into alternative music. So, I was like 13, 14 at the time, I was getting into that stuff. I never had anything like it before. And I was just blown away by it, man. And then I started going to live shows and just got more and more into it. So first I really got into new metal and rap metal. And then from that, I ended up finding out about some hip hop groups like Twisted, Insane Clown Posse, Tech Nine, Necro, Yellow Wolf. So I kind of got into that slowly, and then I got more and more into the scene around that, and like finding out about those bands. And I got really into the Cottonmouth Kings. I love the Cottonmouth Kings. Great band. Yeah, and then these are kind of the two musical spheres which have influenced me the most. It's kind of that underground hip hop and rap metal.
Yeah. Oh, all right. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. I think that's kind of where a lot of other people get their influence from as well. It's like mainstream music is good, but it's overplayed.
Yeah.
Like it is really overplayed, like constantly everywhere. So the underground and music that people may not have actually heard otherwise, unless they've been introduced to it by someone, is a really good way to build up a fan base. I think.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So you were saying that you're going back to going on the next cipher. You'll be doing a track with Big Q and Blacklisted MC. So, if there was an artist who you would most love to do a collaboration with, who would it be?
Oh, like in the world, in the UK,
yeah, in the world, anywhere,
world,
man, anywhere.
Maybe Jelly Roll, man. I really love Jelly Roll's music, and also he can sing. I can't sing, so like when you can't sing, you're limited with what you can do in your songs, especially on the hooks, So having someone like him who's got an amazing singing voice and can rap too, that would be really cool.
Okay. Can you explain to me what your creative process is like when you're doing your music, from the idea to the conception?
Yeah. I will always, I don't always start with the song title or lyrical idea. So a lot of the time I'll have a beat or something, I try and start with the beat and I listen to it. And then from that, I get ideas for lyrics, Well, some people do the other way around. Maybe they write lyrics or they have a song title in mind and then they find a beat which fits it. But I will, always there's ideas in my head. I've got like rough ideas, but normally I would listen to a beat and then I'll see like what kind of emotions does it bring up? Like what does it make me think of? And then I would start writing from that. But, sometimes I get writer's block. I can't write for ages. And then, maybe 1 or 2 months, I can't write anything. And then I'll just write a song in an hour. So it can be difficult. And I do a lot of my writing in the gym, actually. Like sometimes when I'm in the gym, normally I'll listen to music to pump myself up. But sometimes I'll just listen to like a beat that I like on repeat for an hour or so in the gym, And then in between my sets or something, I'll be writing lyrics on my phone. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just a place where I clear my head and, I can get creative.
Is that where the song "Boom" came from? Then, when you
yeah, that one was in the gym. Big City Boy, I wrote in the gym. Yeah.
Now, if you haven't heard the song "Boom," it is a cracker. I will have the link to that video down in the description so you can check it out. It is a good one. It's actually the first song that I heard from Trashzilla, and that really got me hooked into his music. So I would definitely consider checking that out. Right. So now I'm down to the proper nitty gritty, serious part. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, man. Hit me.
Yeah. If you could compare yourself to an animal, which one would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a crazy question, man. Maybe a dog, because I can be a dirty dog sometimes. So. But dogs are also friendly. They're also friendly, nice animals, you know. But if you rub them up wrong, they might bite you. So yeah, I think a dog.
A dog.
Yeah,
I would have went with your first part of that, dirty
yeah,
dog, from
yeah,
your
dirty dog.
videos. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
What is the one message you would like to give to your fans out there who will be watching this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like my music to be preachy or to tell people how to like live their lives or this or that, what to think. So I guess my message is just be yourself, you know, stay true to yourself. And also my music is playful, so it's like have fun, be true to yourself, you know?
Oh, definitely. I'm still raging that your Christmas song didn't make it to Christmas #1. I'm still
I know,
raging about
man.
that.
Maybe I'll do a remix and we can re-release it at the end of this year.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah.
we can get it up
Maybe I'll
there.
get to number one, number one this
Maybe.
time. Yeah.
So, what is your when you said that you had plans to do another tour around Vietnam?
Yeah, yeah.
What is your favorite song to perform?
To perform live, I like performing Ladyboy Love live because it's just a fun song and people like when you look out in the crowd, people look like a little bit confused, like because live you don't pick up all the lyrics as well as you do on the record. So I think they're just like catching like glimpses of the lyrics and they're kind of like sometimes you can see their head like whirring around, like, wait, what's this song about? What did you just say about Ladyboy Dick or something? So that can be funny, man.
Ladyboy Love, yeah. Actually, that reminds me when we had that conversation about Ladyboy Love on Facebook. That proper
Oh,
made me
with
chuckle.
Gmo Ski.
Yeah, with that one, I've still got the
Yeah, that was
screenshots of that on my phone, and I actually show people that going, look, this is our sense of humor. We thought this was absolutely
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. Well, he probably thought he was just dealing with some weirdo perverts, you know.
Well, but still that,
Might be
but
true.
might be true.
Yeah, you should stick in the screenshot, man, in this interview. That'd be good.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll try
yeah.
and I'll get them uploaded, and I'll try and get
Yeah.
them in
So
there.
for those unfamiliar, basically, Gmo Ski. I can't remember one of his songs.
He made a song
I don't.
about making clothes out of human flesh, and he got creeped
Yeah.
out by us talking about our love for ladyboys.
Yeah, but I can't remember why we were. I think he was saying something like you got to be true to yourself, and he always keeps his lyrics filthy and just writes what he wants to write about. So I like replied and said, yeah, I can relate. Like I just wrote this rap song about lady boys, and then you saw it and you were replying on it, and then Gmo was like, oh man, I watched it with my girlfriend. It was pretty shocking, and then yeah, then we said some other stuff, and I think he got a bit freaked out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave now. That's enough.
Yeah, it was quite funny. It was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
I think people from the outside looking in from that would be like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah, I probably think it's a bit weird.
Oh well.
Which it is, yeah.
Can you tell me if you have a useless talent?
A useless talent.
Yeah.
Just some gym talents are pretty useless. Like say you can do like clap press ups or something. It's like, yeah, maybe someone would be impressed if they saw it, but it's like when is that actually gonna come in handy, like in your real life?
Yeah.
So a lot of my like stuff from the gym is just useless, man. It makes you look good or whatever, it makes you a bit stronger, but in the real life world, man, it has zero practicality. Like you never have to bench press like a really heavy weight in your everyday life, right? It's pretty useless.
Fair enough. You heard it there first, folk. Going to the gym is absolutely pointless.
Well, yeah, I'll qualify that, man, because I don't do any real sports. I'm not like a rugby player.
That's why I embrace my dad bod. I ain't going to the gym.
Exactly, man. You're not missing, bro. There's nothing practical that you can't do, probably.
Oh no, I can rest my cup of tea on my belly when I'm sitting down.
You can do it, yeah.
I can do all sorts. I can have while I'm laying back on the couch with bad posture, I'll just have my plate on my belly and just like eat like that.
Sounds like the dream, man.
It's got so many applications. It is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I don't hurt myself if I accidentally run into a wall.
Oh, you got the padding, security
Oh yeah,
padding,
I've
whatever,
got the
safety
padding.
padding.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You've heard of being wrapped in cotton wool? Well, I'm wrapped in dad bod fat.
Be careful, man. You can have a lot of groupies messaging you after this.
Sorry everybody, but I'm taken. Oh, you said earlier that you were from the UK originally, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
currently residing over in Vietnam. How
yeah,
did
yeah.
that come about?
Well, I was born in London. I lived like my whole life in London. I went to study in Bristol for a couple of years, but other than that, I lived in London pretty much my whole life. I just got to a point where I was kind of fed up with like the way my life was going. I had some personal problems and stuff going on, so I was like, oh man, I just want a fresh start. So I've always want to like live in Asia, man. It's always I've been drawn to Asia. I think as I told you, once you go Asian, you can't go back to Caucasian. So like there was a there was a draw to Asia for me.
Yeah,
So
my wife still doesn't like you for that one.
oh really, man?
Yeah, she still goes a little bit side eyed on me whenever I repeat that line to her. I go, oh, once you go
Yeah,
Asian, you don't want Caucasian. She just looks
it's
at me and
true,
goes,
bro. It's true.
oh,
But I was speaking about myself, man. Obviously, it's not true for everyone, but for me, it was those words hold true. They hold a place in my heart. So I went to live in the Philippines for a year. Philippines is amazing. Actually, like Big Q, I think he's got some family who've moved out there as well. Like it's a
yeah,
really cool place, especially for foreigners, man. Like everyone talks like perfect English. People are really friendly. Like it's a pretty easy place to live. So I lived there for a year or so, and then I wanted to try living somewhere else. So I moved to Vietnam. So I've been living here about a year and a half now, or coming up to 2 years. So yeah, man, I love it here. It's really cool. Like it's different. Obviously, the culture's different. It can be a bit here. It can be a bit difficult as a foreigner. Like not everyone speaks English, but it's still cool, man. And the music scene is really fun here because like the heavy music scene, the alternative music scene is relatively new.
mm,
So the shows are not super regular. It's not like the UK where you got a show like every day. Maybe here there's like just a show once a week or every other week. But when they have the show, dude, the kids love it, man. The kids here go really crazy at the shows because they're not overexposed to music. It's not like they've seen it like a million times before. So when there's a live show, everyone's really excited. Like there's a good atmosphere. The crowds are lively. So it's really fun here, man.
that sounds absolutely amazing. That
Yeah.
actually does sound pretty amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people actually, some of the foreigners here you talk to, they say like, oh, they imagine the music scene here now is kind of similar to like maybe like one of the punk rock scenes when they started in the West, in the sense that it's like really new. No one like has done it before here or seen it before, so everything's kind of fresh. And because the scene's small, we get like different bands playing different genres of bands on the same bill. Like I might play a show and I'm doing my like horrorcore, hip hop, rap rock, and then the headline band might be like a hardcore band. You might have a death metal band and a pop punk band all on the same bill. But the crowd will watch everything and enjoy it, man. So it's fun.
I'm assuming that you've that with all the music that you've released and all that, which one was your favorite track to actually do and have it out there?
Favorite tracks, man. It's a difficult one. Like I really love Ladyboy Love and the music video with it, just because I feel like it's like difficult as a rapper to do something lyrically and visually, which has never been done before, right? Like it's in this day and age. If you're writing a song about emotions or other things, there's probably going to be other songs which are like similar lyrically. But I feel with Ladyboy Love, it is something like when I play it to people, they always remember it because there's no other song like it, man. As far as I know, no other rapper's done something like that. So
I
for
don't
me, that's
think
like
any
cool,
other
man.
rapper has had the balls to do something like that.
Yeah, or they just don't want to, man. For maybe for good reason. Like I know some people when I say this, they say, "Yeah, there's it's a good reason no one else would do it. Like maybe it's best they didn't, you didn't do it." But yeah, that song, man, I really proud of that song and the video as well because it's like the first rap video to have like all lady boys in it. So actually, man, that's pretty groundbreaking. Like no one else has done that ever. I don't see even pop stars doing that or rock stars doing that or anyone, man. So for me, it's pretty groundbreaking.
Well, most
And
people care about their
yeah,
image, don't they? But you just don't give a
yeah,
crap.
dude. I don't care, man. I don't care. Yeah. So yeah, that song, man. And then also my Christmas track I like because I think it's kind of just like fun. It was really fun to write. Like I just wrote it really quickly. I collabed with a good friend, like my good friend Zhang. She sung the hook on the chorus. So it was just really like fun, easy to write. I think it's a cool track. So it was like super easy, fun.
can you tell us about your latest release?
Yeah, sure. I just released a song called "Can't Save Me." It's kind of like, I would say it's going back to like my classic style. So it's like a dark horrorcore hip hop beat with some punk rock kind of heavy guitars on it as well. So I think it's very typical of the Trashzilla style. So I'm really pleased with that. And then the music video kind of tries to capture my live shows. If you watch the music video, it's got footage from one of my live shows, and the idea behind it is to show my stage show, the energy of the live show. Because when I perform live, I have like dancers on stage. We have like a live guitarist, so it's not like a traditional hip hop show. It's more like theatric.
Yeah. Well, we're going to play a small clip of it, like right now, if you don't
Awesome.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
No return, a one-way ticket, and this ain't the kind of place that most would ever wanna visit. Chaos enters my brain, witness the insane, watch me numb the pain with sex, drugs, and fame. Life in the fast lane, pedal to the metal, rock and roll lifestyle, shout at the devil. Looking for trouble, never been a role model. Running red lights, top speed, full throttle. No half measures, live a life of excess. I wanna ounce of the best, and I won't settle for less. Cause I'm a hip-hop rock star, natural born killer. 30 years of pain when I look into the mirror. Shock you like a taser, cut you like a razor. Never heard my name, this verse will educate ya. And I won't stop till I hit the top. I'm screaming fuck the cops, you know I came to rock. Can't save me, label me crazy. Can't save me, label me crazy. Label me crazy, label me crazy. Can't save me, can't save me, can't save me, label me crazy. Easy on the track, horrorcore, boom bap, stay hard, don't crack, knock down, bounce back, gory rhymes on tap, Count Dracula a rap, make them kids head bang to their neck bone snap. Blood I wanna taste, not a drop to waste. Mainstream rapid slave names erased. Want death? You got it, give me a stage, a rocket, switchblade, my pocket deranged, can't stop it. Demons in my mind, yeah, my head's a mess. I keep my lyrics triple X, man, this ain't BTS. Rep the Fiend Club, I'm a horrorcore misfit. Chat shit to me, get more than your lips split. Lost soul, no hope for salvation. Addict for the thrill, sucker for temptation. Won't stop, can't pause the clock, so I'ma keep it punk rock till the casket drops. Can't save me, label me crazy. Can't save me, label me crazy. Label me crazy, label me crazy. Can't save me, can't save me, can't save me, label me crazy.
There we go. Well, that was a small sample. So let us know what you thought of that in the comments. And if you want to check out more of the song and the actual song, the link for that will also be down in the description. So you can definitely check it out. So moving on, what are your thoughts on the music industry?
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough question. And I would also qualify it by saying, like, as a independent artist, you know, I wouldn't say I'm deeply embedded in the music industry, you know, like it's something I do for fun. And yeah, I play like live shows, release music and everything. But, you know, I'm not like making all my money from music or anything. So, like my perspective is in this day and age, it's kind of like really hard to make an impact in the music industry and get your music out there because everything's so like decentralized, you know, like people are like, I know bands who have thousands of streams on, you know, thousands of views on YouTube. But then if they go play a live show, maybe like, you know, 50 people will show up. So it's like, you can almost get like online, you know, you can get a lot of reach. You can have a lot of people listen to your music. But then does that translate into real fans? I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a really difficult time to try and gather and reach new fans.
That was a very, very deep answer. I think that's probably one of the best answers on here that I've heard so far. So,
oh, man, I just felt like I was rambling, bro. Yeah, but the truth is, I don't really know. But, you know, I talk to some of my friends who are in bands here, and we're always like, hey, how can we, like, you know, get more people to listen to our music or, you know, get more streams on Spotify or get more views on YouTube? And it's really hard, man. You know, It's like really difficult. There's not an easy route to it.
So then, following on to that, how do you feel that the internet that has impacted the music business, the music industry, and just music in general as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like decentralized it. Like I remember when I was growing up, it's like you would have like fewer bands but more like huge bands. You know, it's because like if you were on like Kerrang TV, which was like one of the big things there, or in Kerrang magazine, Metal Hammer magazine, or on like MTV2 or one of like the music video channels, you would get big. But they would play like the same bands over and over again. You know, it'd be like Korn and Biscuit, System of a Down. Uh, so yeah, back then there were like ways you could reach a massive audience. Whilst now it's difficult because people's interest or attention is like spread everywhere. You know, it's not like people are just listening to radio or just watching TV. It's like on the internet, people are seeing like content from everywhere. So it's definitely more spread out. But the good thing is you can just blow up like out of nowhere. You know, like I know, especially now with like TikTok. Like I don't use TikTok and haven't really done much with it. But I know there are some artists who like they've had a song in a popular TikTok video, and the TikTok video has gone viral, and then this band have blown up. You know, some of these bands have never even played a live show, and all of a sudden they're like huge. You know?
Yeah, well, you know, we just started a TikTok channel.
Yeah. I saw in the Instagram stories that you guys are doing TikTok now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going all right so far. I mean,
Yeah,
it's certainly gotten a lot more reach than conventional social media has for us so far.
yeah,
Well, not for in the way for like likes and people following us, but I mean
yeah.
for the views and for all
Yeah,
the stuff that we put up. So it's been really helpful in that regard.
yeah. TikTok's a crazy platform, man, because I feel like Facebook and Instagram now are very monetized, so it's hard to get like a lot of reach without paying. Whilst
Oh,
TikTok is
definitely.
still because I think because it's a newer platform, like you can get bigger reach quicker, and it's what the kids are using, man. Like you know, younger people love TikTok.
Yeah. So I have to ask. You said that well, when you were back here in the UK, that you had a little bit of
Yeah.
trouble and all that. So
Yeah.
what is the most trouble you've ever gotten into then?
Going
Nothing like
into
proper
man.
illegal, like, you know.
Ooh, yeah. I don't want to incriminate myself here,
No,
man.
keep it friendly.
No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I can tell like a funny story, you know, like rather than something serious. Like one time, me and my friends were all like drinking and stuff, and I think we were outside the music venue, all like drinking, just like drinking cans of beer, chilling out, and these annoying guys kept like coming and like wanting to talk to us, but you know they're kind of like loud, obnoxious people, like, and like I don't know, man, we didn't really want to hang with them, so I don't know why, but one of my friends, he like put a slug in one of these like cans of beer. Yeah, and this guy who we didn't want to hang with, he kept coming, oh, give me some of your beer, man, have some of your beer. So one of my friends, he put like a slug in the beer, man, and then like just a big ass slug from the ground and put it in the beer can. And then when the guy came, I was like, oh, can I have some of your beer? And he was like, yeah, go. I think I had the can, so I gave it to the guy. I was like, yeah, drink this, bro, drink this. And he drank it, man. And then he was like, oh shit, I felt something in my throat. And then he was like, you guys put something in there, didn't you? And we're like, nah, we didn't put anything in it, man. We're just trying to act innocent. Like, no, there was nothing in it, man. Well, why would we put something in there? You know, we were drinking it. And he was like, nah, I felt something in my throat. But then luckily, this is like the weirdest thing. One of his friends came over and like kind of heard like there was a commotion and what was going on. And one of his friends got us out of it. One of his friends was like just telling this dude, he was like, nah, you know, when you drink alcohol, sometimes, you know, like to do with the alcohol content, you feel like, you know, you feel something in your throat, but it's just, you know, it doesn't mean there's something in there, which you know, I think that's a weird thing to say because I used to drink alcohol and I never feel like there was a slug in my throat.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Yeah, so then it de-escalated, man. But I guess it could have been worse. Like, I mean, if he had like got the slug in his mouth and spat it out or something, yeah, he would have been pissed, man. We probably would have had a fight.
Oh my God. I've got absolutely no words to that. Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow.
a weird story, dude. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The message is don't drink a beer from a stranger, man. Could be a slug in it.
Or don't go drinking with Trashzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what's next for you?
I'm just gonna try and work on these collabs. So The cipher's kind of mostly done from what I understand, so that should be coming out in the next couple of months. And then work on some songs with Blacklisted and Big Q. And then I'm still working on some solo tracks as well. But because there's no live shows here right now, just focus on getting some songs down. I'm doing a song with Will Gates as well over in America. So we've been connecting online and bouncing around some ideas. And actually, I think I've already sent him my verse for one of his tracks, which is coming out July sometime. So yeah, man, just keep on keeping on.
Now, if you remember from last week's episode when we actually did have Will Gates on, he did mention that he had Trashzilla on, that he's got Trashzilla on a song. And I can't actually remember when he said it was coming out, but if you want to double check it,
I mean, you can double check it, dude. I think it's the Trash Boy mixtape, or I think it's around July 17. That's the day I've got in my head, but yeah, we have to double check.
Yeah, I think that was right. July 17th. I think that's what he said to me as well.
Yeah,
but that was last week. I've slept since then. So, would you like to come back on here again in the future?
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's do it, bro. Just hit me up. I'm always down to talk to you. Just make sure maybe the mic's muted. Your wife can't hear what I'm talking about, and we're all good.
Well, I'll try next time. Now, my last question for you, which will probably be the most important question in your entire life. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm
ready, man. Let's go.
Do you sing in the shower? And if you do, what do you sing?
I sing "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears every time I shower. At the top of my voice, man, so loud it upsets the neighbors, but that's how I roll.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for your time. And I'll catch up with you again sometime in the future then. In the meantime, everybody, next time we get Trashzilla on, if you've got anything that you at home would like to ask him, just write your questions down in the comment section. And then when we have him back on, we'll read out some questions to him. And again, the more bizarre the questions, the better, because we'll try and throw him off track a little bit.
Yeah, nothing's off limits. Nothing's off limits.
Nothing's off limits. You've heard it there. So the wildest questions you've got, whack it down in the comments and we'll read them out to him next time. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe because it definitely helps this channel, and I will catch you next week. In fact, next week we are going to be interviewing Mr. Big Q himself. So make sure you stick around to check that one out.
My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy.
A little something extra between my legs. A little something extra between my legs.
Call me deranged, you can call me sick, cause I'm head over heels for a chick with a dick. Her body smooth all over, yeah, my sexy little Asian. I won't fuck a trans if that bitch is Caucasian. Got too much hair, I hate to burst your bubble. How you gonna pass for a bitch when you got stubble? I'm bored of fucking girls that seem so bland and vanilla. Now I'm banging lady boys from Bangkok to Manila. Gave her 10 grand for a pair of double D's. I forget about the money when she's down on her knees. If I treat her right, then she'll be sweet as sugar. If we running low on cash, I'll make her work as a hooker. Gotta train that girl, yeah, I gotta be demanding. It still freaks me out when she takes a piss standing. Don't really care that her gender's reassigned, but it pisses me off, her dick is twice the size of mine. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy.
A little something extra between my legs. A little something extra between my legs.
She's legally a man, so she can't ask me for marriage. Thank God she can't get pregnant or have a miscarriage. I don't gotta give her no abortion money and no periods. Yeah, her panties never bloody, but those hormone pills send the bitch kinda crazy. Sometimes I'm scared she's gonna kill me or rape me. She's got that man strength and and it's making me sick. Her weapon of choice is a rock, a 12-inch dick. When I wanna make her mad and I'm feeling kinda brave, I call her by her birth name, Dave. Yeah, when we're out, I see people stare and whisper. I don't care, I just wanna take her home and fist her. She's a nasty freak, she likes it rough and dirty, but that hoe ass bitch gave me syphilis and herpes. To the haters out there, I think you're sexually repressed if you can't appreciate a dude with boobs in a dress. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy. My girl's got a little something extra between her legs, God bless her. Yeah, I'm in love with a lady boy.
A little something extra between my legs. 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 A little something extra between my legs.